The Rishi says that each one of us has a divine nature, the Brahma Tattva within us. Life and work is just an opportunity to express and unfold this divine nature. But the primary thing is that we have to discover this primary nature of ours. Not wasting our lives pursuing something just to prove a point to oneself or others, but to be what one is essentially. To grow spiritually and to recognize one's own intuitive abilities, act from the center of our beings in a spontaneous manner, a sahaj manner. For this automatically leads to an unfolding of our higher nature. Now, interestingly, science is saying that the brain has two hemispheres, the left hemisphere and the right hemisphere. But the Rishi says that the whole idea is to function through both aspects of our being, the intuitive as well as the rational. Now, scientifically, you can say that rationality functions from the left hemisphere of the brain and intuition from the right hemisphere of the brain. But mysticism always had its own language to express these opposites, these polar opposites. For example, the Chinese called the yin and the yang. Now, both these natures are inherent within every being, and real material or spiritual growth implies a union of these aspects in whatever we do. So, the essential idea to function from one's inner, innate, higher nature is to not just be linear and rational, but to bring more and more intuition into whatever you do. In fact, the intuitive ability in man is the reflection of the divine. It is the closest to what is our divine nature, the Brahma Tattva. And in fact, it all begins with accepting that this basic, essential, higher nature is functioning within us. Then only do we manifest it in our practical life situations. Understand and accept that we originate from a higher source. The Rishi says that the most significant, the most worthwhile thing in life is to be aware of your own inner hidden treasure. We have the ability to tap deep into this hidden treasure. But most of us miss doing it simply because of one thing, and that one thing are our anxieties. The Rishi talks about looking beyond the physical form, looking beyond the body, to be the drashta, the seer, who can proceed and act in such a manner that not only do you feel yourself touched by the divine, but doing so, all those you come into interaction with will also start finding this nature of yours. Because it is simply a quality of being which radiates through you if you but allow it. Now, there have been such great examples all through Hindu mythology. And who better than Krishna to exemplify this? The very presence, the very tremendous power that his presence brought about. But we all have traces of this divineness within us. It all begins with an inward understanding, an inward attitude for us to allow it to flow through the touch of whatever it is we do in life.